Agency is the capacity to freely take responsibility for our existence, exercising responsibility in all essential decisions that affect our lives to every extent possible. Being deprived of agency is a source of stress. Such deprivation could arise from social or political conditions, poverty, injustice, marginalization, or the seeming collapse of the world around us. In the case of illness, it's often due to internal constraints. The exercise of agency is powerfully healing. The psychologist Kelly Turner has studied many cases of the so called spontaneous remissions of what had been diagnosed as terminal malignancy. Having worked as a counselor at various hospitals and oncologist office, she reports, I know firsthand that the patients who listen and follow instructions are considered good patients, while the annoying patients are those who ask a lot of questions, bring in their own research, or worst of all, challenge their doctor's orders. Yet these latter ones, she found, those who find ways to take control of their own healing, are the ones likely to do better in the long term. In hindsight, Dr. Turner notes all her radical remission survivors wished they'd started much earlier to be active agents of their destinies rather than compliant patients in the hands of physicians. As with authenticity, capitalism sells a bogus version of agency through personal power mantras like be all you can be and have it your way. Personal choice brand becomes a brand with no attention paid to the context in which those choices are made. Often the freedom being advertised is a dubious freedom to choose between this or that identity burnishing product or service that cannot satisfy us. Nor does agency mean some sort of false omnipotence or ultimate dominion over all happenings and circumstances. Life is so much bigger than us, and we do not forward our own healing by pretending to be in control where we are not. Agency does mean having some choice around who and how we be in life, what parts of ourselves we identify with and act from. This often starts with renegotiating our relationship with the personality traits we have so long taken to be identical with who we really are, the ones that first arose in us to keep us safe but now keep us boxed in. There is no freedom in having to be good or the most talented or accomplished or in the need to please or entertain or be interesting. Nor can we wield agency when we react with automatic opposition to other people's demands. Knee jerk reactivity leaves no room for responsibility, or what in our first chapter we called response flexibility, a capacity trauma greatly impairs. Agency is neither attitude nor affect, neither blind acceptance or a rejection nor a rejection of authority. It is a self bestowal of the right to evaluate things freely and fully and to choose based on authentic gut feelings, deferring to neither the world's expectations nor the dictates of ingrained personal conditioning.